Good evening, viewers, and welcome to All About Women. Let's talk. Good evening to as many of you. I really hope you all have been enjoying yourself so far, and you've had a great and a wonderful evening. Yeah, I did kind of say that I will be back on earlier today, but I had to kind of go out and do a little shopping. So obviously by the time I got back, it was kind of later than the time I expected. But yeah, I am here now. Guys, do bear with me. Now, now before we start, many of you may or may not know me, but it's your girl Adez. So we're going to we're going to talk part two of this fresh new topic for Christmas. And like I did say earlier on today, that Christmas is not kind of really just about talking about the sales and the discounts, but is about other aspects of Christmas, which many women are not kind of really aware of, or some of them may be aware, but they don't kind of really know how to kind of go about it, how to sort out the issues on that. But guys, before we start, I'll just kind of like to say that yes, again, please, this very season, because now that we are almost approaching Christmas, because after next week, the upper week is Christmas. So I don't know whether if many of you have already started doing your shopping, or if you're kind of already on it. But if you are, yeah, it's not too late. So at least between this week and next week is kind of good to start the shopping, get it out of the way. But yeah, anyway, like I said, many of you know me, many of you don't know me, but it's your girl Adez. So today's topic, guys, do bear with me. Yeah, so today's topic that we will be talking about is so it's kind of, yeah, so the topic that we'll be talking about is how to kind of budget. So it's kind of how to budget towards Christmas. Oh, hiya, how are you? Hi, big me. Is it Mesh or Meech? Please, yeah, please correct me if I'm wrong. So yes, so we are kind of talking about how to, in a way, how to kind of budget this very Christmas. Now, yeah, so I believe we can start now. Yeah, hi. I'll say hi. Yeah, I thank you for coming on. I really appreciate, and I hope you're enjoying yourself so far. So, yeah, as we start now, many women, or should I say, majority of women, they every year they kind of they put a lot of money, as in they kind of save money aside every year for Christmas. And they kind of also, yeah, at the same time, they kind of also tell their kids, not even just telling them. Oh, okay. Social media platform, daily streaming, daily gym. Hello, director. Hi, how are you? Oh, okay. Um, uh, Unfortunately, I'm not really the director. Oh, okay. That's nice. So back to what I'm saying. So yeah, yeah. So many women, they always budget towards Christmas. Also, they also tell their kids that, look, listen, that when it comes to Christmas, that in order for you to get the kind of things that you want, the kind of gifts that you want, it's kind of good that you put aside a certain amount, like each month, at least until it gets to Christmas, depending on how much you would like. Hi, thank you for coming on. Depending on how much you would like to put aside, so it's kind of ideal that you put it in your savings box or cash box, and yeah, put whatever amount aside each month until it gets to Christmas. Then a week or 2 weeks before Christmas, then oh hi, I am doing great. Thank you for coming on. I really really appreciate. So then a week or 2 weeks before Christmas, then you can now go out, do your shopping, or even do your shopping online, and buy as much things as you want to buy. So this is what the mothers will actually tell their children, or tell their son or daughter. Now, the first the first thing, before we go into the steps, I'll also just kind of add as well that, look, that Christmas, yeah, Christmas is kind of one of those things that we kind of have really learned to enjoy, even though that we, the adults, are yeah, even though that we, the adults, we don't kind of really enjoy the Christmas that much. When it comes to just us, that we don't kind of really enjoy it that much. But when you're with your kids, you're around your kids, yeah, then you would enjoy it very very well, because only your kids alone will actually burn out your energy. Your kids actually give you a whole list of games that they want to play. I'm saying play, that they want to play for Christmas. Then it's down to the mother to actually organize that, those list of games, um, whenever she has the chance to actually do so. I mean, considering the fact that the mother is constantly very very busy, working back to back, even working full time, back to back, and she kind of doesn't really have the time to herself, except for when she kind of have to take some days off, just so that she can kind of be with her kids, because it's kind of, I mean, yeah, working is fine, but kind of when you're overworking, your and your kids are kind of being neglected in a way, then it's a cause of concern. But on the other aspect, the the budgeting, the budgeting comes in. Yeah, the budgeting comes in, and the mother, in fact, not just the mother, even both the parents actually has to plan, sit together, and budget how much they're going to spend for the Christmas. And is mainly up to the partner or the husband, that will tell his wife that, look, this is what we're going to spend this Christmas, because you know that, look, it's not really easy. It's not really easy to kind of get the money. So this is how much we're going to spend. We're going to spend no less than £300 this Christmas, and this will be enough to buy the kids their gifts that they want. It will be enough to actually buy all the food that we're going to use for Christmas. And if possible, it will probably even be more than enough, even up to January. So the husband will tell the wife that, look, no less than 300 or no less than 200. That's what we're going to spend. Then at least the wife understands that, yeah, no less than 300 or no less than 200, that this is what we're budgeting for, and this is what we're going to use to buy the kids presents, and also do the food shopping. Then with the budgeting aside, then the woman knows that, okay, that yes, this very issue has been settled. Then the woman now starts planning on what she wants to get for her kids. So what she normally would do, or if not asking her kids, she'll probably ask her sister who has kids. So she'll kind of get the idea from her sister, that, and then she'll say, "Oh, sis, because you know that you have more kids than I do, and you know that it's not easy being a mother, and I kind of need your assistance that with your kids, what is it that you normally get for them every year Christmas?" Then the sister would say to her own sister that, look, that the only thing that I do, I'll just I'll call my kids. Yeah, I'll call each of my kids and call them into the room and ask each of them what they would like for Christmas. Then the first child will say, oh, that he would like toys. The daughter will now say, oh, that mum, I need the latest, like, as in a new dress, along with a couple of jumpers. Then the third daughter will say, mum, I would like the latest phone. I would like the latest iPhone. But if you can't help me to get the latest iPhone, Mum, you know that I'm not really kind of picky with the kind of phone that I will want, but just as far as that is a nice phone that kind of has a lot of gigabytes, that I'll be able to install things that I need, mostly towards my school, my assignments, because sometimes my teacher will tell me that, look, that I need you to install this app for your assignment. So yeah, Mum, I will really kind of need the latest phone, or a really nice phone that I can use, that has at least maybe that has at least 128 gig, or 200 gig is even fine for me. Then the mum will understand. The mum will understand, and she will tell her daughter, okay, that's fine, and she has to tell her daughter that, look, that that this is the budget that I have. So maybe sometime next year that I'll kind of budget towards getting you the latest iPhone, but for now, please do manage this phone for now. Then next year I will budget towards getting you your latest iPhone that you requested for, and don't think that I've forgotten about it, because I haven't. Then the fourth child, the son, the mother will now ask the son, so what would you like for Christmas? The son will say, Mum, will it be possible if you can help me get the latest PlayStation, or or the latest Nintendo, like the Nintendo Wii or the Nintendo Switch. Then the mum will say to the son, okay, so out of the two, which of the two you would like the more? So the son will sit down and he will think, okay, mum, in fact, what I will do, mum, is that I'm actually going to, I'll go to my room, sit down, I'll have a long think, then I'll get back to you. I'll let you know the out of the two which I want. So the son will go to his room. He'll go to his room and he will sit down and he will sit down, even relax, stretch his leg on his on the little sofa close to the edge of his bed. Then he'll be thinking, yeah, so mum has given me the choice out of the two that I actually told her. Now, which one am I going to ask my mum to get? Then the son will sit there and be like, should I get the Nintendo Wii Switch, or should I get the latest PlayStation? And I'm like, Then he'll still be thinking. Then he say, okay, that I'm gonna wait. I'm going to wait a little bit. Let my inner mind actually decide for me. And he'll sit there. He'll be thinking and thinking and thinking. Then he'll wait. Then all of a sudden his mind will say, get the Nintendo Wii Switch. And so okay. Then he would get up. He's like, okay, this is what I was waiting for. Then he will now go downstairs, go to his mum, and say, Mum, hey mum, I've decided on what I want to get. I want to get the latest Nintendo Wii Switch. So the mum will say, oh, okay, all right. Now, so she'll now tell the son, okay, now go online and check the one that you actually want, and check the one you want, then bring it to me, show me. So the son he'll go online, check the one he wants, then he'll now bring it to his mum. Mum, this is the one I want. So she'll say, okay, are you sure? Are you 100% sure of what you're saying? Because if I buy it, there's no going back. If I buy it and then you tell me that you don't want it again, then I will go back to the store and I'll get my refund. So now tell me, is this what you want? Then the son will say, okay, yeah, mum, this is the one I want. So she'll order it. She'll order it. Then she will now wait for it to be ordered. Then what she would do is that she will sit her kids down and tell her kids that, look, you guys have already chosen what you want, and please do note that you are not allowed to see your gift before the Christmas. It's only on Christmas Day that you're allowed to see your gift. The kids will say, okay, no problem, mum. That even if you want us to pretend, even if you want us to pretend that we don't know what you want to buy for us, yeah, no problem, we can pretend. The kids, they're very funny, and they know how to act very well. That's one of the things that actually really makes me laugh the most. Is what makes me laugh, because they'll pretend as if they don't know what their mum is buying for them, but deep down inside their heart, they already know that. Yeah, mum, yeah, remember that you asked us what we want you to buy, and this is what you bought. But mum, they'll be saying it in their heart. They'll be like that. Since you already told us that we should pretend as if we don't know what you asked us, that you want us to buy, we will actually do it. So the kid, so the kids, they were like, oh, I wonder what mom has bought for us this Christmas. Then the oldest son will go to his siblings. Like, I wonder what mom has bought for us this Christmas. Then what the oldest child will do is that he will the oldest child will kind of will kind of cut eye for his siblings, and kind of give them a signal that, look, now we already know what mom has bought for us, but you know that we kind of need to pretend. Then the siblings will now understand that, oh, that we understand. So now, anyway, so going into the steps, now. Tonight we're talking smart shopping Christmas. Now the first one is how to stretch your budget without feeling deprived. Guys, now that's the question that I actually want to ask some of you. How do you stretch your money without feeling deprived? Now, I'll use myself as an example. Now, when it comes to my kids, in fact, I ask my kids that, look, mostly my oldest daughter, I'll ask her, what would you like for this Christmas? And mostly the fact that my oldest daughter, she's not picky at the kind of gifts that she wants. She's practically like me. She's like me. She's not picky. So whatever I actually buy for her, she's really, really grateful. She's really grateful, and she's very, very happy. But although she has asked me for to get her a phone already, which I have already. I've saved it down for her, kind of waiting for the actual time to give it to her. Then what I normally do after I've asked all three of my daughters what they were like for Christmas, and they've told me, because I don't kind of always go into the store and buy their gifts. The only time I actually do that is when I've ordered for their gift for them, and it has not yet arrived. To kind of save the time, what I normally do is that I'll go into Primark and get them their gifts while I wait for their actual gift that I've already ordered for to arrive. So that's what I normally do. Then I'll now make sure that I don't kind of overspend, that I kind of spend within the minimum and still have money left over. Then when I get home, I'll keep it in my savings tin. Then when I'm ready again for next year, then I know that, look, that this is what I have left over to to buy for them next year, when they've told me what they want for next year. Now, how to get real discounts and not fake sales. Now, that's the second question I want to ask you guys. Now, I'm really wondering how many of you are checking for the discounts. Although I've kind of already given tips of how you can get the latest discounts, but it's down to you. So how have you guys managed to kind of do your research on getting the real and the latest discounts? Have you managed to succeed? Have you managed to kind of find something else that is even more greater than what you're already seeing? Yeah, please do let me know if you can. Now, budget-friendly gifts, ideas that still feel luxury. Now, it's kind of good that when you're buying your gifts, it's kind of good to be able to check for the affordable ones that you're easily able to get. So for you to be able to get a gift that is much affordable, and a luxury gift for that matter, it's kind of good to go around the shops, whether if it's Body Shop, whether if it's Monsoon, whether if it's Primark. It's good. Yeah, it's kind of good to discuss with one of the staff members, and kind of find out how you kind of find out from the from the staff that what are their latest discounts, and then they'll actually tell you that what's the latest discounts that they actually already have. So they will tell you, and that's up to you whether if you want to write it down or whether if you want to snap it. That's up to you. So then it's kind of down to you to kind of take the advice of what the member of staff that you discuss with has said. And again, yeah, if you do eventually find a budget-friendly gift, a gift idea, yeah, you can feel free to kind of you can share it. Just type it there, so that I can also have that kind of idea for when I'm doing my Christmas shopping for my kids next year, Christmas. So now, how to avoid emotional spending. Now, so when it comes to spending, what the woman doesn't kind of seem to realize is that the fact that she's doing her shopping, all right, she's checking around, but when it gets to queuing up and paying for your items, then the staff over the counter will, as in I said counter, I mean the till, they will they'll actually start scanning the items, each of the items. So even if you've kind of packed the whole item in the bag, they'll bring it out one after the other, be scanning it, and you'll be looking, you'll be looking at the amount on the till. Then you say okay, that's fine, no problem, that's fine. Then you after the staff has finished scanning the whole items, you'll be so marveled and shocked that you've kind of gone overboard. And instead of your item to be about up to about 150, your item has kind of gone, your items that was scanned has gone up to about £190. And you'll be thinking to yourself, hold up, how comes my items that I picked has, why is it gone up to 190 when I've budgeted for 150? Then the staff will actually tell you where you went wrong. What she will now do is that she'll pick one of the items. She'll pick one of the items and say to the woman that, look, as you can see here, this very dress that you bought is actually, this, not that you bought, that you're about to pay for, this very dress is £55. Then she'd be like, oh, but I thought that dress was £35. The staff would say no. She would shake her head. She said no, it's £55. Then she'll say, oh wow, okay. She would say, oh okay, then how am I gonna do this? Then she'll ask the staff what should I do. Then she will now say, then the staff will now say, okay, that if you kind of want to spend only up to £150, the only thing that you can do is to kind of reduce the items that you picked. That way you will stay within £150 mark. Then what she will now do, she's like, okay, fine. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take this out. Then what she'll now do is ask the staff, okay, that you see these items that I've selected, that I've taken out. I really like these items, but please, I want to come back. I want to come back on Tuesday and collect those items. I want to come back and pay for those items. That is it possible if it can be kept for me? Depending on the staff, because it's kind of against the shop rules for items to actually be kept for the customer. But if it's a really nice staff, the staff will actually oblige and actually tell the customer that, listen, that you know that it's kind of really against our shop rules, but if my shop manager finds out that I actually kept these items for the duration of time, he will actually have my head. Then the woman will understand that, look, that I understand that, please, that on Tuesday I am coming to collect them. I'm coming to pay and collect them. The staff will say, okay, no worries, please make sure you come, collect your items, pay for it, so that my shop manager will not scream at me. They say, okay, no problem. That I will come on Tuesday. I'll come on Tuesday morning and buy it and come and collect and buy this remaining of my items. And then she'll go, come back, collect her item and pay for it. Then yeah, at least she'll be happy. Then she'll be saying to herself that, oh my gosh, I almost wanted to spend £190 when I actually budgeted only £150. That doesn't make sense. But if I actually did not reduce those items, I would have seen myself spending £190 when it's only 150 I budgeted. That was a wise thing I did, that I actually left those items and come back the next day to pay for that items. But yeah, again, is not kind of really what they're meant to do, because again, it's against the shop rules. But some of the stuff are really nice. Guys, bear with me because my lips is a bit dry. Yes. So it's kind of, yeah. So most of the shop staff, they yeah. Should I say most? No, not most of them, but some of them are really nice, and because they really kind of get along with the customer very well. They kind of in a way see that customer like a friend, even though that they're not kind of really their friends. So they will kind of do what the customer would like, to keep them happy. But they know deep down inside that is against the shop rules to keep an item for a certain duration of time. Now, now the next one is how to survive holiday shopping when money is tight. Ooh, guys, now that's the question that I want to ask as many women. So I wanna ask as many women, how do they survive holiday shopping when money is tight? Yeah. How do you survive? I know that some of you probably be wondering how I also survive as well when it comes to the holiday shopping when money is tight. Now with me, really, I'm not gonna lie, I am not that great with money. Yeah, I'm not that great with money myself. So I kind of get assistance when it comes to that. When it comes to kind of budgeting, like budgeting and keeping my money, I get assistance with that. I get assistance with that, to save my money aside, and the remaining, and then when I spend, then I know that I spend to the minimum and make sure that I still have money. So normally I will only buy the essentials that I know that I often eat, and I only get the essential and the most important things that I know I always use. Then any other thing when it comes to any other thing when it comes to other things, I'll just tell myself that, look, that right now money is really tight, and I can't really afford to get these expensive things for now. So for now, I'm just gonna have to kind of budget towards that. And then when it actually goes, when the sales drops, then I would definitely budget towards that, and actually buy that when it's on discount. Guys, bear with me. Oh, my water. Where's my water? Guys. Oh, I'm okay. Yeah. That was my water I wanted to get, but don't worry. Um, yeah. So now, now the now the next one is the best ways to save money this Christmas and still enjoy Christmas fully. Now, the best ways to kind of the best ways to kind of to save is to have a money box. Yeah, is to have a money box, or if you have a savings account, it's kind of good to, yeah, it's kind of, if you have a savings account, it's kind of good to transfer a certain amount of money from your main account to your savings account. Then you know that, like, each month. So each month, when you have your when you get your when your salary is paid, transfer a small amount of money that you know you want to save to your savings account and leave it there. But you only use it in emergency. But you can, but you can still be, you can kind of still be putting, be transferring small amount of money to your savings account each month, and still be able to get the money that you need, or put it, or put a certain amount that you want aside, and put it in your cash box or your savings box, and hmm? Oh, oh, oh. I'm okay. Yeah. So back to what I'm saying. So it's kind of, So even if you have a savings account, or if you have okay. Mm. Mouth is just dry. Mouth is just dry. Just need water.
So you're okay to do. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys. So back to what I'm saying. So if you have a savings account, you can just kind of transfer a small amount of money that you know that you can that you want to save towards. Just transfer it from your main account to your savings account, or if you have a cash box, or those normal savings box that you just kind of, that if you have £5 or you have £10, you just slot it in and just leave it there until it kind of gets big. Then when it actually reaches about 2 weeks before Christmas, then you can now open it. Then you now check that, oh wow, so I actually saved up to about £300. So this is actually what I've had to then like, oh wow, so this is actually what I actually saved. I didn't realize that I saved up to that. Then yeah, then
Should give you strength.
yeah, then yeah, then you'll be saying, then you'll say that, oh, I didn't realize that I saved up to that. So yeah, okay, so now I've saved up to this amount. Then what I'm gonna do is that, I think that I think I'm gonna go to Monsoon, and then I can now buy the latest. I can actually buy the latest. That latest outfit that I saw online. That wow, that very outfit, I must get it. Then you go there, get that latest outfit that you saw online. Go there, buy it. Then you now go into the next stores. Go there and buy like each of the items that you've kind of seen online. Then you go to each of the stores and buy them, and know that you've bought that out of the way. Then you'll be telling yourself, you'll be telling yourself and telling your siblings that wow, okay, that the so this is actually the benefits of saving. And even you'll be telling your mom that mom, thank you so much, I really appreciate the fact that you taught me this system of how to kind of save money towards the Christmas holiday, even though that I know how even though that I know how tight money can be sometimes, but thank you anyway. And the mom will be the mom will be so happy. She'll be glad that wow, at least my daughter, at least my son acknowledges and understands that wow, this is how it should be, this is how life is. And mostly the fact that because we're in Europe, that we can't kind of really be spending anyhow. Mostly because the fact that it's not easy to get the kind of money that you need. There's a lot of there's certain like little sacrifices that you kind of have to make to be able to have the kind of money that you need. And at least the mom has kind of sat down and explained to her kids that look, that these are the kind of sacrifices that I had to do for because of you kids. And the kids will be saying to their mom that, oh wow, mom, really, is this actually what you actually went through just to help us out? And she's like, yeah, that this is what I went through, and this is the kind of example that I want you to show your siblings, so that when all of you grow up into adults and you decide that you want to settle down and have your own family, then you will be able to implement it on your kids as well. Then they now understand that, yeah, mom, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. And that's actually the kind of kids that I like. But yeah, kids, the kids are kind of really understanding. Yeah, the kids are really understanding. And mostly when it comes to my children, they're very very understanding. They understand, they kind of understanding how life is. Mostly my older two children, they're kind of really going into that transition, and they're kind of really understanding how life is, that it's not kind of really easy to get the kind of money that you actually kind of require. And they they understand that, yeah, they kind of need to help out in a way, so that it won't kind of be you won't kind of really be as hard for their mother. And that's what yeah that is and that is the yeah that's the kind of kids that I like. And that's the kind of kids I like, and the kind of kids that I have, that are very very understanding. because I know how my oldest daughter has asked has when I because normally she kind of she stay like she stays with me on the only on the weekend because obviously um yeah, that's obviously because she goes to college, and and I have to kind of arrange with my siblings that please because of my work that please are you able to kind of help me out, and my daughter like kind of stays with you while I go to work, and then I take her on the weekends, and yeah, they kind of understand. So yeah, so my daughter my daughter asked me that mom, I'd like to get a son. I would like this was actually before we came into the winter actually. She said to me, Mom, I'd like to get a summer job. That how would I go about doing that? So I said to her, okay, that what I'll do is that I will go into a few of the stores and check with them and ask them if they're kind of looking for teenage girls. Which I did. I went into one or two stores and explained to them, and I told them that look, listen, that I have an older daughter and she wants to kind of get a summer job. How will she go about doing that? So they said to me um, that if I have chance, I can actually collect a form on her behalf. Then I can kind of give it to her. She fills it out, and whenever I have the chance, I just bring it to the store, and I can use my ID. Either I can use my passport or provisional on her behalf, and then she can kind of either come and work with us or maybe on trial basis, or if she has her passport, then what what I can do is I can kind of I can snap it and I can snap it and send it to them by email. So they said to me whichever one I want to choose. So I said to her that okay, that first of all I need to kind of discuss with my daughter. So I said okay, no worries. Let us know when you're ready, and then we will take your daughter on whenever she's ready. So I discussed with her, and then she said to me that she has seen a few places that she kind of wants to do the summer job, but she kind of needs to double check with her uncle first. Um, so I said, oh, okay, that you don't want to do the summer job with Argos again. She changed her mind. She said no. I was like, oh, okay, then by all means check with your uncle quickly, and yeah, let me know what your uncle says. So yeah, that was how she kind of um, eventually decided on the next thing to do. But in a nutshell, what I'm kind of trying to say is that when the kids are very understanding, and they know the kind of sacrifices that the mother has to make, then they are able to they're able to realize that look, that it's not the kind of thing, this is not the kind of thing that we need to kind of joke with, because mom has really put a lot of effort and sacrifice on our behalf to make sure that we are who we are today. And that's one of the things I like so much. Now, um, okay, so if you want to enter Christmas season, confidence, Yeah, so as in be confident. That's that's one of the, yeah, it's very, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of good to, yeah, to be confident when it comes to Christmas. Because yeah, it's not easy, it's not really easy, it's not easy to be honest with you, to kind of plan what what you want to get for your kids, because every year is one of those things that you kind of have to ask your kids, and not just kind of get anything, and then your kids will look at you, that they will look at you like, huh, mom, but this is not what I want. That's what, and there's the kind of look that they'll be giving to their mom. So that's why it's kind of good to check. It's kind of good to check with your kids first, or if, yeah, even if your kids don't tell you, is kind of also good to, is good to check with your sister as well. Guys, bear with me. So yeah, so check with your sister as well. Check with them. Your sister that has that already has kids. Check with them, and um find out from them if it's the kind of gifts that they get for their kids. Then what you now do is that you'll snap a photo of those the gifts that your sister has already told you, or even shown you. Then you take it to your kids. Hey kids, look, this is what I've snapped. That is these what you want me to get for you? Then they'll now look at, oh, yeah, mom, now we now, oh yeah, mom, now we're talking. This is what we want, please. I don't know. one of, one of the things that I really like, the fact that that like two of the kids, as in the youngest two, the boy will grab the mom on the right leg, while the daughter will grab her on the left leg. Then they're like, oh mom, like, oh mom, thank you so much, because I know you actually get these gifts for us. The mom the mom would be laughing that, okay, so is it just because of these gifts that you two are displaying like this? Then the mom's mood will now switch, like, come on, get off my legs, stop doing that, stop doing that. The mom, oh god, the mom really, yeah, moms really kind of suffer they suffer a little bit when it comes to doing the Christmas shopping for their kids. Yeah, they do. They kind of really suffer it a little bit. But at the end of the day, the kids kind of really, yeah, they are really appreciative to their mothers, and they're very happy. They're very happy with it. Now, so ladies, we are saving money and keeping our peace this year. Now, mostly when it also comes to the shopping as well. When the mother has finally accomplished getting the gifts that her kids has requested for, she knows that she's at peace, that, yeah, that she's gotten what her kids have, she's gotten the gifts that the kids have asked for, and she'll be at peace, and she knows that, yeah, that I know that this is for this year, but next year next year is something that I'll have to I'll have to re-strategize. I'll have to I'll have to first of all put some money down aside. I need to kind of save some money aside before I now ask my kids what they want for Christmas next year. Then her mind will be at rest. Her mind will be so at rest that she she will be so happy. She'll be so happy to the point that when she gets to bed, she'll be she'll be smiling in her sleep. She'll be smiling in her sleep that even the partner or the husband will be looking at the wife, will be asking the wife, honey, is everything okay? And the wife is sleeping. The wife is sleeping, and she's smiling in her sleep. the, the wife is smiling in her sleep. Then the husband will have no choice that he will now wake her up. Honey, wake up, we need to talk. Then you will now say, oh honey, this one you're smiling in your sleep, is everything all right? Is there something that you need to kind of tell me? Then the wife will be saying, oh, so is this why you woke me up when I'm enjoying my sleep? Is this why you woke me up? Well, then the wife will be like, okay, anyway, fine. I'm smiling in my sleep because I managed to accomplish getting the gifts that my kids asked for. Then the husband is like, oh, okay, okay, fine. I'm sorry for waking you up, and okay, go back to sleep now. Then then the wife will she'll kind of be a little bit upset, but not she won't kind of really show it that much, but she'll be a little upset that she was enjoying her sleep and her husband kind of woke her up just to kind of ask her that question. And then at least the husband now knows why she's smiling in her sleep. Then she'll now go back to sleep, and then wake up the next day, and she'll be she'll be happy, she'll be smiling that, hey, and then like, good morning kids, how are you? That even the kids will even be looking at their mum that, mum, this one that you're joyful today, mum, did you drink something? Did you drink something that is making you so happy like this? Or mum, are you on happy pills? Is what the kids will be asking. That, mum, are you on happy pills or something? Then the mum will be saying, the mum will say to the kids something like that. Like, oh, okay, that's good then. Then the kids respond like, yeah, morning mom, yeah, I'm good. So how's your night? How everything? Then she'll now respond that, yeah, I am still happy that at least I managed to accomplish and get the gifts that you guys asked for. Because when it comes to buying your gifts, the fact that I have to turn to Superwoman and fly to each of the shops just because of you guys. I have to fly to each of the shops and just to find your gifts, and then I see myself having to wait in the long queue just to pay for your items. You guys have really suffered me. Is what the woman will be telling the kids. You guys have really suffered me. So, oh mom, is this what you went through? The woman said, oh, that's what I went through, and it's not good. Then she'll be telling the kids that, in fact, I wish that when you kids grow up, when you kids grow up very, very well, you you will use your hands and buy your gifts. Each of you use your hands and buy your gift. Then me, I'll just be sitting. I'll be sitting and relaxing with my hands on my chest. Then I know that you guys can buy whatever you want to buy, wrap it up, and go and put it somewhere until Christmas. But again, do note that when you're buying your items, do know that you cannot open it until Christmas Day. And then like, okay, yeah, mom, we get it. Oh God, the kids, yeah, kids are really, yeah, kids are very, very, very funny. And to me the kid, yeah, to me the kids are kind of, yeah, they're very funny, but at the same time they're very funny, but little comedians. They have that, yeah, they have that little that they have that little kind of gift to make you laugh. But it's just that you won't kind of really know unless you won't kind of really know unless you kind of stay with them in one room. Then you'll now notice that some of the things that they say is very funny. Then you see yourself laughing that actually this thing that my daughter said actually is very funny. Then then the woman would just be looking at her kids like, oh wow. That means that if they have this kind of gift, they should join the comedian club and make everyone laugh. In fact, it's even something that they can even use to make money. And when they make the kind of money that they need, they won't even think twice to even come to me again and ask me that this is what the kids wants the mom to get for them. Then when they've made the kind of money that they need, the kids will be the one to use their hands and buy the present that they want for themselves. But they obviously can't open it till Christmas Day. Then then they will not, yeah, they will understand. They understand. They're very, very understanding. Mostly the older children, they understand. It's not that the younger ones don't understand, but they don't kind of really understand that much because they're kind of still little in a way. But when they grow into a teenager, then they will now kind of their mindset, everything will change, and they kind of will have that kind of understanding that, yeah, this and this is what my mom likes and what she doesn't like. They will kind of now understand, and which is what they say is part of what is. This is what they say is part of what growing up is all about. But anyway, I would just say to the women once again, take na easy, oh. Take na easy. When it comes to budgeting, when it comes to the budgeting, take it na easy. Don't they spend too much, oh. guys, I know you guys will laugh. I'm kind of practicing my pigeon a little bit because I know it's not kind of really, yeah, it's not that kind of really great, but yeah, I'm kind of giving it a little practice. But I know that Don't worry. By the time I spend a holiday in Nigeria, then very eventually I'll kind of be fluent in it and speak it very well. But anyway, guys. So yes, yeah. So that's it for now. And before I go, guys, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, to like me and share with your friends and your colleague and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. Please help me share with as many people. Help me spread it viral to the whole world if you have to. Please help me spread it viral. It will be much appreciated. And also, please, whatever you do, please, if you are watching from wherever you are, please help me hit the subscribe button. Just like Mr. Jimmy White says, that the subscribe button is not hidden. That please, it should not scare you. That subscribe button is just there. It's just that red button there. Just please click it, and at least it will kind of help me to boost it even more. It will help with the subscribing to boost it a little bit more. But anyway, guys, yeah, so that's it for now, and I will see you all on tomorrow by God's willing. And thank you to give Griff. Yeah, thank you to Griff and the other person that came on. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and to as many of you that many of you have not seen, Zora, Michael, Sumon, yeah, as many of you, Mo, as many of you have not seen, please, I really hope that I will see as many of you on tomorrow. But I do know that majority of you are busy and working, but please, at least if you can just drop me a comment, that will really be much appreciated. So at least I know that you guys are kind of a bit busy. Because I know how it is. I really know how it is. It's very, very busy, and you don't kind of really get the chance to do so except when you're off. So anyway, guys, so I will see you all on tomorrow. And once again, it's your girl Edez. See you all tomorrow. Bye for now.